Hi everyone, I'm using Mystical Moments for our reading today. I'll choose 3 cards, read the base of the pack, and I'll also choose one from the Archangels as well for some extra guidance from the Archangels. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video. So there we have the Hanged Man, the Three of Cups, the Three of Swords. So we have the Hanged Man, and we're in this place of pause. We're in this place of moving through these portals after portals, and pausing as we're moving through. The Hanged Man is where the universe suspends us, asks us to look at all the situations in our lives and look at the energy that we are placing into those situations, because whatever we place into anything in our life, that's the energy that will come back to us. So we're going through this time of pause, going through this eclipse portal, and we are being asked to rest, because even in our sleep state we are receiving downloads. We are receiving divine information, intelligence. We are receiving these light codes that are activating our DNA, shifting and clearing old emotions that we have gone through in our day-to-day without even realizing the damage that they are doing to ourselves, to our bodies. Suppressing old pains and feelings and heartache. Thinking in our minds that we have dealt with things, when in this emotional memory it's still there stored. The Three of Swords is the card of thoughts that hurt our hearts, seeing things in our outside world that really do affect our heart, having those thoughts that create those painful stories. When it's our cellular memory that's coming to the surface and asking for healing, asking for awareness. So when we are going into these painful thoughts, our cellular memories, we are interpreting our cellular memory and creating heartache. And these feelings are coming to the surface for love. The greatest healer is love. To be easy on ourselves during this immense time. Lots of planets are there situated in the universe, in the cosmos, sending frequencies down to us to assist us, to bring in that divine intervention, that we wake up from the pains of the past. We allow ourselves to actually take time and to honour ourselves and the challenges that we've been through. In the centre of the Hanged Man and the Three of Swords, we have the Three of Cups, two completely different energies, both threes. The Three of Cups is about celebration, celebrating life, celebrating our reality, that we are starting to take control of the only thing that we can control, and this is our emotions and our thoughts. Being really aware of how we are reacting in certain situations. Seeing ourselves here at this moment in time and everyone in our reality as a celebration, as we are all light coming here at this time to assist in the evolution, in the rising of the vibration and moving up into the higher dimensions, letting go of the stuck energy now. So we're in this suspended state, we're in this pause, cellular memory from past lives coming forward through dream time as well. We are sat in the halls of lamenting with our book of life, which keeps coming through. We're looking at all the challenges, all the learning that we've been through. And we are placing our wisdom and moving forward with the wisdom that we've gained from past lives and this lifetime of challenges and trauma. And when we have this trauma stuck within our body, we'll project it into our life. We're being suspended. And the universe, God, the angels, our ancestors who are around us so powerfully at this time. We have this eclipse portal from the 25th of October taking us through Samhain, taking us through All Saints' Day, All Souls' Day, when the veil, when the veil has dropped, connecting, listening to the guidance of all who came before us, bringing in their talents, their gifts. And as we heal and love through these times of heartache, we are healing our ancestors. We are healing generations to come during this time, during this powerful portal. We're all energy. We're all moving and shifting and internalizing and alchemizing the best we can. We're working really, really hard during this time. So for today, really place your hands on your heart. Feel your heart. Feel the strength within. Feel that strength pulsating through every cell within your body, bringing that light, bringing that divine intelligence in through our hearts into every cell. And if we're feeling pain, if something on the outside is creating a disturbance within, know that the outside is a reflection from the in, and just reminding us what we're holding at a cellular level and going within and healing ourselves and loving ourselves the way we would our children, the way we would the people that we love the most, to love ourselves that way, to place that love within our hearts, because as we do, our cup runs over with spiritual gifts, with spiritual messages, with guidance from the divine, from God, from the angels, that will only guide us with love, will never guide us with pain. Here coming through, and we're connecting during this powerful time. Our ancestors at peace. All our loved ones that have crossed over are at peace and are happy. They're there, living alongside us, constantly with us. And as we laugh and we enjoy life, their spirits lift. And they are there bringing this beautiful spiritual healing to lift our spirit, to let us feel the joy of life, because whatever situation that we're not feeling the joy of life, we're just putting more and more of this, projecting it there, holding it there, condensing it there in that low third dimension. When we accept, when we open our hearts, when we place the energy in that situation, that we place into the situation that we love, placing the same energy there, we create a powerful healing, a powerful change of energy that comes back to us and flows back there with that love, and comes back, and we start to see the world and that situation in completely different eyes. So wherever there may be challenges, and this is the time they're going to come up, ready for the new moon in Sagittarius. That's when we are planting our seeds for the next year. So we're moving and releasing and changing our thoughts from painful ones to actually exciting and uplifting thoughts. Feeling the thoughts, when we feel and think everything's going to turn out well, it lifts our energy, it lifts our vibration. When we see everything as turning out perfect, it lifts our vibration. We can breathe deeper. So whatever is going on, and I'm being taken to the digestive system, to the respiratory system, when we're in a place of tension, when we're in a place of having these thoughts that are taking us to worst case scenario, going back into the past that's hurt, we shallow breathe. We start to really take in shallow breaths. We're not breathing, we're not extending our lungs, we're not taking in the beauty of life. We're actually shallow breathing because we don't want to be in that place. So when we start to take deep breaths and relax our body, because the digestive system's all about fear of maybe the future, fear of loss, fear of and loss comes in a million different ways of we can't give love because we fear not being appreciated, or we fear not being seen, or we fear that we are giving from a place of being foolish. When we have ample, we give and give and give without a second thought. It's only when we're in a fear of loss, a fear of not being good enough, we won't give. We don't realise that. We feel like we're keeping ourselves, and that's what our ego will tell us. We are keeping ourselves safe. We are conserving. We are conserving our own light. When we give light, it's a celebration, and it comes back. And I'm being taken to the hula hoops, and they are like the portals that they're slipping through. And you know, the connection, the circle of life, that what we do to one, we're doing to ourselves. So as we open our hearts and forgive ourselves and forgive the past, just put it down, it's too heavy, we open up to celebrate, and the world is miraculous. One little change of thought, one little forgiveness, one seeing things from a positive perception opens up a new paradigm, a new reality, because that's what we start seeing then, because it's there all along. We've just not seen it. God, the angels have been around us all our lifetimes. We have just been conditioned to look at the lack, to look at the stress, to look at everything that hurts our heart. When we bring ourselves back and take those deep breaths, relaxing our tummies, realising there's nothing for us to fear, to bring ourselves back into this moment, to call our power back into this very moment, every essence of our soul back into this moment, where we've gave it without realising what we were doing. We gave it away through a lack of confidence, of a lack of self-worth, a lack of feeling accepted. However we've done it, it's bringing it back in now, calling it back. And we don't need to tell people, we're taking my power back from you. That's the ego. It's just sitting in quiet, feeling that immense power of that divine essence of who we are coming back into this moment, taking us into this place of celebration. And at the base of the pack we have the King of Wands, beating his own drum, beating his own drum, moving and shifting with what's within him, with his authenticity, in that beautiful golden light, looking forward. And the King of Wands is the entrepreneur. He does things his own way. He doesn't have to fit in. He stands out and leads by example, leads by kindness, mercifulness. He leads by example, and all those beautiful qualities create strength, create loyalty, create trust. And that's what we are here to do, to beat our own drum, to move with the rhythm of our own drum beat, our own whatever brings celebration into our lives. So this is the energy coming in, asking us to go deep within and to allow the layers of the past to fall away, see them as old garments falling away. That's not who we are any longer. We are coming into this place of the rise of the phoenix, coming into that place of light, feeling it. And when you speak it, you are speaking it into existence. When we're thinking it, we're creating it within our body, moving into this alignment now with our true self, not what anybody else expects, not fear of upsetting or letting anyone down, coming into that place of authenticity, of beating our own drum. And then the one be at the bottom of that is the King of Swords. So we've got two kings here telling a story as well. The kings have moved through all the suits and have come into that place, have gone through the challenges and realised that the more we focus on challenges, it just creates obstacle after obstacle. every limiting belief will create obstacles, because whatever we believe, whatever we think, we start to believe. So the King is here, the King of Swords, asking us to raise our thoughts. And as we raise our thoughts to empowering thoughts, it enlightens us and brings this beautiful energy of passion, and the higher frequencies coming through and guiding us, creating that higher frequency within that will draw people and situations and opportunities that are on our wavelength, that don't bring us stress, that don't feel uncomfortable. We actually rise above it, and we have the power to do that now through this immense healing of this beautiful eclipse season, and with Jupiter going back, retrograding into Pisces, drawing us back into this place within, into our spiritual essence, to listen to our spiritual guidance that's going to guide us through this time. And as we move through these portals, and we're pausing and moving and pausing and cleansing and clearing inside, we move out through the new moon. I just see the new moon in Sagittarius, which is going to be us sending out our intentions free of any contamination. So we've got the full moon on the 8th, and I think the new moon is on the 25th of November. I'm not quite sure. I've not got my moon diary. So it's around there. So during this time, we are letting go. We are letting go of everything that's weighing heavy, and knowing we don't need to carry it any longer, because no amount of carrying sadness and hurt is going to solve anything. No amount of stressing, no amount of worrying will ever solve anything. It creates illness, it creates unhappiness, it creates exhaustion, and we're pulling away from that. And this is how I see the separation of the third dimension and the fifth dimension. We're separating from the stress and the worry and the trying to control and the expectations. We're letting all that go and coming into this place of simplicity. Absolutely simple. It's pure and simple to be ourselves. It's when we're trying to fit in all the other boxes there it's really, really difficult. So we've got two males here, the masculine coming through, helping us to create, to take action. And Mars, which is the planet of action, is in retrograde in Gemini, reminding us the voices how who we truly are. So when we're speaking from that place of the core essence of who we are, which is the pureness of love, and this is what Mars in Gemini is giving us this time to do. And Gemini is connected to the planet of Mercury, which is communication, and is the lovers in the tarot. So again, we're being asked to come within. First, how we are speaking to ourselves, what we are giving energy to. Is it going to bring health into our body? Does it empower us? Does it what we're imbibing? And the lovers is reminding us that love will prevail. It will always prevail. It's the strongest force in the universe, and as we all come into alignment with love, we are a powerful force, because love would never hurt another human being, a new animal, anything would never hurt, would never inflict pain. And we're all moving into this new earth that is in the higher dimensions of love, of the pureness of love. And to love someone is a powerful thing. It's nothing weak, it's a power. To hate and hurt someone is a weak thing to do, because we are going down into the old patterning of lifetimes, of karma, of coming back into that conflict to prove that we are right, to prove that we are the strongest. When we step into love, we actually are the strongest, because when we're in love and we accept our body and feel peace within our body, something powerful happens. Healing, powerful healing starts to occur. So we're going through this transition, a separation from the old, a moving and a shifting during this time. We're all going through constant death and rebirth as we take different choices. We let the old die and we step into a rebirth that is so filled with vital life energy. So I'm asking now for a message from the archangels, for some guidance. So I'm asking now for the archangel to step forward. And we have Archangel Jophiel, and she's planting those seeds there and asking us to have patience. It's took us lifetimes to get here, and we're on the verge of stepping in to this beautiful light-filled world, to nurture our seeds, to plant them with love, nurture them with good nurturing thoughts, beautiful thoughts. Archangel Jophiel is the archangel of beauty, beautifies our mind, beautifies our world, and helps us to see the beauty of who we are. And she is asking us to have patience, because we're far more advanced than what we realise we are. We're just there. And as we are feeling the loss of it not being here, we're just creating a block, when we know that as soon as we start feeling it, as soon as we see the beauty, especially of nature during this time, everything is either receding in the northern hemisphere or starting to grow in the south. So as it recedes here, it grows in the opposite side of the earth, and then as it recedes there, it grows here. So as things are now coming back, we're being asked to have patience, bring ourselves into alignment, reassess, as the Hanged Man is asking us to do. You can see she's upside down, but she's in a blue dress, which always signifies the throat chakra first and foremost. Be mindful of how we're speaking, how we're going into the old droning of complaining, of things not being right, of judgment, and to rectify it, because we are now moving into this new place, and we will take that with us if we're still in that habit. So old habits being cleansed and cleared during this time. Calling on Archangel Jophiel. So call on Archangel Jophiel during the day, when your thoughts go into a place that is hurting your heart. Call on Archangel Jophiel to bring the beauty, that beautiful energy. And Archangel Jophiel is coming forward with a rose, and she is placing it within our hearts, to open up, to open our hearts up, to see the love, to feel the love, and to to actually experience the love of who we are. And as we do that, we experience the love of life. So Archangel Jophiel, the angel of beauty, call it in during the day. Feel it, imbibe it, feel that energy moulding into yours, two becoming one in that beautiful energy of divine love and beauty. So powerful reading today to just keep us on track as we're going through this time of, we'll all come out on the timeline we're meant to, but the more we let go now, and letting go is not suppressing, it's choosing to see things differently, choosing to see things through Archangel Jophiel's eyes, the Archangel's eyes, that will only see things through the lens of love and acceptance. And from that, powerful healing within our body, because a lot of people are releasing through the physical. So let your body relax, place your hands on, feel the beauty, feel the strength within your physical body. So I'm sending so much love. So we have 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20 unity. And this is the architect, the divine architect. So we're going through this time, and every single thought is going out, preparing the foundation of our new paradigm, of our new reality, making sure we're just like we would in our home, placing things in our reality that we love, focusing on things in our reality that we love, because we're all the divine archetype, architect. We're all the divine architect of our lives, and we're waking up to that now. So place in your life beauty, place in your life celebration. And even if we are not in a mindset or a feeling to do that, breathe to peace. Just keep coming to peace, placing your hands on your heart, feeling the love of God coming in through your crown, through your palms, into your heart, and allow your heart to fill with divine love. So I'm sending so much love and healing, and have a beautiful, beautiful day, and thank you so much for listening. God bless. Thank you.